Morning, everyone. Hey, morning, Kai. What's up, Ejong? How you guys doing? Good morning. Doing okay. Body hurts this morning, so I'm a little irritable, but other than that, I'm doing good. I've been working out a lot more, so my body's recoiling a bit more from all the work. Yeah, just a lot of consistent. I mean, I'm trying to cut a lot of things out of my life, and I'm using exercise to kind of help with that balance. So, yeah, doing good though. Overall, still a good thing. How's everyone doing today? We got 11 people here. Feel free to like the live if you guys are hanging out. Just gonna be chilling, doing some wood burning. Hey, what's up, Gojo? First like, there you go. Thank you, I appreciate that. That is the goal. Other than just being healthy, it's good to stay healthy and all too. You're fine, man. I appreciate you stopping by, even if it's just for a minute. I'm glad you're not going anywhere, Gojo. There we go, now we're at 5 likes. Yeah, I'm not really honestly very talkative today. I'm not sure what to talk about. If you guys got any questions, comments, feel free to drop them. You got any topics you want to talk about? We can talk about that too. Bit of a slow morning for me. Grand Rising? What is that? I'm not sure what that even is. There's always one song that just decides to go super loud. What is everyone's favorite color? I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation. Well, what is everyone's favorite food genre? Like, even like location, like culture, like Italian, all that kind of stuff. What kind of food do you guys like? I'm really a big fan of like Korean and Japanese food. I love me some rice bowls and sushi. And you guys aren't very talkative today either. If you guys are new, feel free to drop a sub, drop a follow, drop a like even. Hey, welcome Eli. I did see your comment. I've been a little busy. I'm sorry. I've had work the last few days and I haven't had time to sit down and watch a web comic, but I do really want to watch that still. Mythed Up. I still remember the name. Hey, morning 18 and counting. Oh hell yeah, you're just like me, Kai. I love Korean and Japanese food so much. Like Korean barbecue stuff. Oh my gosh. So good. Rice bowls, bulgogi. I love that shit. So good. Switching it up today a little bit. Kind of going back and forth. I'm really happy with this cube or this cube. This smoke ball guy. He's really honestly pretty sick. What do I do for work? I work with animals. Um, I mean it's vet field adjacent. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Is it mushroom? There's like an I in there, so I'm not sure how to say your name, but I appreciate that. Kind of a 3D wood burning design. Yeah, I'm a big animal person. I love animals. I've worked in the vet adjacent field for a very long time. Anyone up to anything fun today? Everyone got work or school or something? It is Thursday. I gotta go to work after this. Playing in the background, it's honestly, if you go on Spotify and just search dark synth no copyright radio, that's what it is. It's not any specific band. It's basically just a playlist of non-copywritten dark tempo kind of music. So I couldn't tell you exactly what it is. You wish you had work. I mean, I get that. Sometimes I definitely wish I didn't have work. But yeah, I do get the feeling of wanting things to go by faster. It is quite fun to do. It's relaxing, therapeutic. Kind of just running around the surface doing some. It's almost like drawing in a way, but it's just a little more complex drawing. Still summer break. Oh, nice. It's good you get that little break though. I respect teachers a lot. Teachers do not get enough credit. Backbone of future generations. Yeah, a tiny bit more dangerous drawings, kind of. Digital art's really cool too. Well, I mean, it's better to be a workaholic than not work at all. This, I mean, not necessarily for your body, but in this society, you need the money and you're doing good for your future. So, being a workaholic is not the worst thing you can be. Paint and sewing, hell yeah. Sewing's really cool, but so I'm not trying to say paint isn't, but sewing's a really neat art that I hope never gets lost. You can do some cool stuff with sewing. That's really cool. It's something I honestly think could be a lost art eventually. Yeah, no, I mean I'm disabled and I try not to even take sick days, so I feel that. I get really guilty. I feel really guilty calling out, so it's like a big anxiety I have every time I call out. So I really don't like calling out. Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting out what you want of it, then definitely figure out something better that you're actually getting your work's worth. I am someone that definitely gets works harder than he gets paid, so kind of sucks. Hell yeah. Sewing your own stuff, like clothing, outfits, cosplay, that's so cool. I love that. Hey, thank you, Elon Bust. Am I happy at my workplace? Yes and no. There's parts of it I'm happy with, parts of it I'm not. I work with animals, so I the best part is the fact that I work with animals, but there's definitely some sad, not so good parts that I don't like. But not every workplace is going to be fantastic. But at least I get to go in and see animals, and that makes my day. How expensive are these tools? Not. They really aren't. Like if you're US, probably like 10 to 40 bucks for a decent one. Like this one was probably 40 bucks. It really not that expensive. You can buy ones that are 200 if you really wanted, but it's not they're not really that different. They're just kind of bougie. Yeah, honestly, the most important thing with work is being happy there because you're going to be doing it for a while. So we're gonna try to make the basically the whole ball a little darker, so we can kind of add a little bit of color to the smoke as well. So we're gonna kind of just start running over the whole ball, trying to make them a bit darker. Prefer functionality over design. That's honestly a good way to say it, but design's cool too. Yeah, I get that. Put it this way, Leela. I there are many of my artworks that I could go back and fix, and it would be beneficial to the piece if I went back and finished it. But there's also a lot more progress in starting new. Like if you're already up here and you're just notching it up a little bit, that's not as much progress as starting down here and building something up that's entirely new and great. So I'm not saying you should always make new stuff, but like sometimes moving on from your current project, if you think it's at a good resolution point, is a good way to just keep going and practice your skills on something else. Like there's many of my pieces where I'm like, yeah, I could spend an extra 20 hours on this if I wanted, but I'm not gonna because then I can't start something else new. But that's just how I feel. You do you. Yeah. You just there's a lot more you can make a lot more progress and growth with a new project than you can something that's already made because you've already put in a certain amount of progress and you're just adding on top of that. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm very ADHD. I already forgot what I was doing. Yeah, especially if you're saying you kind of lost some steam on that piece, I definitely would recommend you probably start something new. Just because it's a fresh start, it's a fresh slate, it's a clean brain. It's gonna feel a lot more refreshing to start something new than worry about how to alter something that is already pretty good. Because then you're gonna be worried about like making it worse or messing it up or something like that, and that's not as common with something brand new. Then you're still starting with a fresh brain. spending too much time on one piece can lead to perfectionism. And I'm not saying perfectionism is bad, but perfectionism is an artist's worst nightmare. Like it's hard to be an artist and be a perfectionist at the same time because you're asking for a lot of pain for yourself. It's a cool mushroom. Is it? Are you talking about my mushroom? I'm not sure which mushroom you're talking about. There's this little guy. Or are you talking about mushroom in chat? Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I mean it's 4 in the morning here too. You must be in a similar time zone as me. I don't usually get very many West Coasters here. Oh no, you're good. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have pieces I've never finished. Like, there are pieces that are almost finished, and I just haven't ever really got there to fully finish it because I'm just like, you know what? Let's start something new. Let's try something else and fresh slate it. I don't know. I'm also a chronic restarter on games. Like if I'm playing a video game, I'll make a character, play like 3 hours, and be like, "Ooh, I want to make another character that does this, this, and this," and then I just totally restart the game. Like there's so many times I've played a Pokemon game, played halfway through it, then restarted, then played halfway through it again. Like it's I don't know. I also just like restarting things. Hell yeah, anime's awesome, honestly. Anyone who says that it's not is just lying to themselves. Mario Party or Mario Kart, yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's so hard for me to finish a game. Hey, thank you, Fisty. I'm gonna leave it there because that sounds like a name that's baiting me into something. Cosplaying for 6 years, hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I've probably played over 300 games at least. I've played at least 300 games in my life. How many games have I finished? Under 10. Like I don't finish games cuz I guess I just don't like the feeling of it ending. I don't like endings. So basically the darker we can get this little ball here, the more we can add to the smoke and have it get depth, you know? Oh yeah, I love Minecraft. Yeah, dude, the amount of times I've actually like gone and beat the Ender Dragon, I've probably done it like 2 or 3 times, but I've made way over like 50 worlds. Yeah. My problem is what I'll do is I'll start a game, finish halfway through it, then I'll get busy doing something else, and then I'll come back to the game and be like, "Well, I don't know what I was doing. I got to restart completely because it's been 2 days and I don't know what's going on." I mean like story finished, not even 100%. Like actually story like even Skyrim. I've played Skyrim's probably one of my all-time most played games, especially as a kid, and I've probably made 50 to 100 characters in Skyrim, but the amount of times that I've actually gone and beat Alduin and won the game is probably like 2 or 3. Honestly, not even that. Probably like once. What you doing? So we're wood burning. We're slowly but surely scorching this guy. This whole thing's been burnt so far. Yep. I just love starting new things. I love starting new characters. Into short story games? Hell yeah, that's cool. I've been really into Pokemon hacks, playing like ROM hacks and stuff like that that are like based off the original games but kind of different. I am a massive Pokemon nerd. Does it smell like fire? Yeah, it kind of just smells like a campfire ever so slightly. Usually it smells a bit more when we're doing like the big burning stuff, like the background and stuff like that. This is pretty slow. It doesn't really burn super fast. The smell is pretty slow. Like you don't even see much smoke coming up. If you went and looked at yesterday's stream, like as soon as I touch it, there's a whole bunch of smoke everywhere. So this step just doesn't take as much you know, time. How long does it take? So it really depends on the piece. These are probably going to take anywhere from like 5 to 10 hours a piece. Probably a bit more towards the 10-hour mark. But yeah, this guy probably took about like 15. 5 to 10 hours. Kind of depends. The small guys can be an hour. The big guys can be like 20. I am selling them, so I think I put my Etsy in my description. I hope I did. So if you want to check the description, it should be there. If not, it's on my channel page. The coffins won't be for sale right now because I have a show on the 17th of this month, so I'm getting ready for that. And these guys will be going to the show. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know it was there. Huh? You did what in his cup? Sorry, that's kind of a stim for me. You did what in his cup? It's a Cars reference. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kai. Yeah, I mean, yeah, drawing can take a while. Some people don't realize how long art can take. Pictures or whatever? What are you talking about, man? Why is your name after your message? Do I just draw scary pictures? Generally, yeah, mostly just horror stuff. I'm a big horror fan. I'm just tripped out by your name because it's showing me your message is your name and then your name is after your message. So I'm like, what the hell? Well, welcome in. I appreciate that. Your name's just kind of trippy. What is the song playing right now? Let's see. It's called Hideaway by Castro, Castroe. Never heard of it, but it's just on a no copyright radio. Yeah, no, that's very new to me. Welcome in, Annabelle. I appreciate that. Appreciate you joining. Let's hop over to the Scorpion. Just because I'm getting bored of going around in circles over there. Like your drawing like mine? I'm not sure what you mean there. It reads the wrong way for you. Oh, interesting. What's everyone's favorite anime? Favorite TV show, even? Doesn't have to be anime, I guess. Princess Peach is cool. You can probably hear my bird in the background. Demon Slayer is good. Hell yeah. I'm a big fan of Parasite. I really like Parasite. Chainsaw Man's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Chainsaw Man. Yeah, dude, I've probably watched similar amount of animes. I mean, maybe not 200, but close. Like at least 100, at least 150. I haven't seen that one. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen that one, Leela. And I haven't seen Dan either. I always think of Doro Hidoro, and that's a good one. I like Doro Hidoro. I'm probably butchering these names. Yeah, it's got a bit more texture now. It's gonna get a bit darker, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to hop over. Hunter x Hunter is really good. I liked that one. It's been a while since I've seen it. Have you seen have I seen Smile? Is that a show? I'm not sure if I've seen Smile. A bird's just tweeting away in there. Smile the movie. I have not. No. Apothecary Diaries. Man, there's so many of these I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of animes, but I guess I haven't seen all of them. Obviously, I really like horror animes or like psychological, creepy ones. Man, this guy's got his name on the other side too. What the hell's going on? When the Wind Blows. I do know that one. I think I have seen it. Probably been a long ass time. Obviously, Jujutsu no Kaisen's pretty good, but that one's pretty new. I feel like everyone's kind of on that bandwagon right now. I also really liked Helsing. Helsing Ultimate and Helsing are really good. Helsing, oh, that's such a good anime. So if you ever lose track of titles, you can there's a place called like My Anime List, MAL is what it's called, like mal.com or something like that. And you can like track all your animes you watch and stuff like that. So it helps if you want to remember names and stuff like that. So it's just up to you. Anime horror in an abandoned world. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Work out while watching you, improve time management. Hell yeah, multitask. Yeah, I used to use the My Anime List a lot for when I was in like high school and watching all my animes. I haven't really sat down and watched a ton of animes lately, so I haven't really needed it. But it just keeps track of all of the stuff you watched. It's a horror game. That sounds pretty cool. Planning a trip to Japan. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very dedicated fan. Oh wow, then yeah, you're that's awesome. You definitely should go to Japan if you're semi-fluent. It's a great way to practice. And impossible and there's jump scares. I mean, that sounds fun still. I like horror games. Devil's Chair. I don't know if I've seen that either. I'm not much of a regular movie buff, so I haven't seen tons of horror like or like regular movies. I like TV shows and stuff like that. I do like movies. I don't know. The whole short aspect is just not my thing. I like series. Something you get invested in for a week or so. Evil Dead is good. Evil Dead, I do like that. I have seen that and it's good. I never really played Roblox. I was a little bit past that. Sorry, that came out wrong. I was a little my age was a little bit past that when it came out. Like I was getting out of high school or like old in high school when Roblox was becoming a thing and I just kind of felt like I was too old for that. So I never really played Roblox. Nothing against Roblox, so I'm not trying to say it's not a good game. It's definitely a good game. Oh no, yeah. Sometimes jumpy people, it's kind of bad to watch a ton of horror movies. I've definitely had friends and stuff like that. It's hard for them to watch horror movies because of how jumpy it makes them, gives them nightmares and stuff. You gotta think about your health and stuff first. Killer Killer from the Dead. I have not heard that. Or is it a movie? Or is it a song? You said heard, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely something you kind of get desensitized to. Um, Horror, like I've been watching horror ever since like PewDiePie started his channel, like way back when. I am like an OG YouTuber, kind of, not like YouTuber, but YouTube fan. Like I've been watching YouTube ever since it like started. So I've been watching all the horror gamers ever since it started too. So I don't know. When you've been watching it for so long, it starts to affect you less. A jump scare will come out and I'll just not even flinch anymore. Very scratchy. Scorpion's starting to look kind of cool too. I gave it a little bit of a shade in there. I don't know if I haven't showed it off today, but it's supposed to kind of, you can either hang it up or sit it on your desk. Honestly, this is a good candidate for sitting on your desk, just by the way you can see the tail kind of wrapping around. But yeah, they're very 3D pieces. I don't show that off enough. This one has the smoke traveling. I still go to sleep watching horror gameplays. I go to sleep listening to horror or scary stories. I'm a bit of a psycho, I guess. Oh yeah, no, I've actually had sleep paralysis a few times. I mean, yeah, that sounds like a cool game too. There, you said your name was Annabelle. I appreciate that. And welcome in Lee Music Edits. I appreciate you joining. Just doing some spooky wood burning. Yeah, I I like a lot of horror. It doesn't really affect me at this point. Yeah, the tail honestly is one of the coolest parts about the scorpion is the way it just I think it sets very well, especially the depth and the turn. I think it looks really cool. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, falling asleep to true crime's good too. True crime can be a little like, especially depending on who you watch. It could be like, and her arms were cut off, and her head was cut off, and I'm like, I'm not always about that. Yeah, sleep paralysis is super scary. Do I have ADHD? Absolutely. Iceberg horrors are also good. Iceberg, they're kind of cheesy sometimes, but I do like a good iceberg. 8 layers of epic true crime. Join us on our 8 layers of the iceberg. It's just like, okay, dog, chill. Like, I feel like everyone who does an iceberg starts it in some weird epic way, and you don't need to. I appreciate that, Kai. I like having an informative community. That's cool you did something similar. Welcome in, Shrimp. Man, little Tweety bird over there, fucking. All I can hear is my bird tweeting in the other room. I'm gonna go see if he wants something. Sorry. I slammed my door by accident. I spooked him. I had to get him back in the cage because I spooked him. Yeah, have a good day, Mushroom. I appreciate you stopping by. Probably not going to be too much longer on this stream anyway, so you're not missing much. Anyone got any fun weekend plans coming up? With the smoky one and the cobra? Sure. I think the cobra's in the other room. The smoky one's not done yet. He's gonna need a lot more darkness. I want to make the smoky ball a bit more darkness. I don't know. My brain's not working right now, but and then we're gonna add a bit more to the smoke as well to kind of give it some texture. But yeah, this is we named him Scorched name. I don't know. It kind of felt like a good name. I wasn't a big fan of just the Cobra Coffin or something like that. Seems a bit more unique, but who knows? Not every name's got to be a banger. Expanding your garden's a good thing to do. That's cool as fun. Cool as fuck. I don't know. Cleaning spiders out of their basement. Well, make sure you relocate them nicely. What am I doing this weekend? Not much this weekend. Gotta go grocery shopping today. Get ready to kind of relax. I got stuff going on next week, but not really this week. Thank you. I appreciate that. When you get to the center, it gets super scratchy because of the echo. Because they're hollow on the other side. Rain is coming. Yeah, we got rain for a little bit, but it's actually supposed to be a heat wave coming in here shortly. So I'm about to get a lot more hot and sweaty, I guess. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I get a lot of rain. And it's kind of abnormal. Well, it is almost fire season, so it's kind of normal that it's getting so hot. Hey, you do whatever you think is fun. It doesn't have to be fun to other people. If you thought it was fun to just play in dirt, that's fine. That's fine. Do what you find fun and don't worry about what is the typical definition of fun. Yeah, see, playing in the dirt's fun. If you like playing in the dirt, play in the dirt. But if I told someone I like playing in the dirt, they're going to be like, wow, this guy's weird. So don't worry about what other people say and just have fun. If it's raining, then it's not dirt, that's mud. Sorry, that was a semantic. Don't argue semantics, kids. It'll get you in trouble. Welcome in, Nick. Yeah, I mean, hey, gardening and stuff is playing in the dirt. That counts. That's adult playing in the dirt. Gotta look for bugs. Look for cool bugs and grub. I love me some bugs. Yeah, the birds gotta find the worms too. So we are approaching an hour here, so I'm probably gonna cut it here shortly. If you guys got any final questions, comments, concerns, qualms, kumquats, I don't know. I was just thinking of cue words. Oh no. I mean, that's cool that there's bugs, but it's not good that they're infested. Bugs are cool, but they're not they're also pests. Occasionally they're a pain in your ass. A kumquat, I think it's a fruit. But I don't know. I'm not a vegiologist. Yeah, it is quite important. The life cycle of the bug. Many bugs are super, super important. We would not be anywhere in this world without our decomposers. They kind of make the earth go round. Well, not literally, but so broods, it just means young. If it is something's brood, it just means it is their young or their babies, their larvae, their stuff like that. A brood is just a not developed, not metamorphosized bug. Yeah, they're sometimes called grubs. Grub, pupa, then beetle. I grew a rhinoceros beetle. I bought a little rhinoceros beetle grub that was like this tiny, and he grew like this big, and then he turned into a beetle. He ended up passing away, but it's mostly just because beetles don't live very long. Once they're in the beetle stage, it's a very short lifespan. Well, depending on the beetle. There are a few that live a bit longer, like the blue death feigning beetles. I think they can live quite a few years as adults. I love rhino beetles. They're probably one of my favorites. I have a rhino beetle tattoo. Leaf beetles are cool too. I like wood bearing beetles, ones that like burrow into the hardwood and shit too. So I think we're probably wrapping it up. If you guys got any last questions, comments, for real this time, let's wrap it up. Gotta get ready for work. Make me some breakfast. Okay. I'll probably be back on tomorrow, same time. Scaly the Scorpion. I like it. Not too bad. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, we're going to be darkening that. We're going to be darkening this. The border's going to stay white. Kind of give it a little bit of a hue around the sides like I did right there. Yeah. You can kind of see the scorpion tail kind of wrapping around. But if we want to see us do this, it'll be tomorrow. You guys can just hop on tomorrow, probably about the same time. But I appreciate y'all, and I will see you when I see you. I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you for all the regulars. Thank you, Shrimp, Ejong, Kai, everyone I can remember that's regulars here. I really do appreciate you guys. It means a lot that you guys come back every day. So it really is awesome. 18 and counting, I appreciate you too. You're becoming a regular as well. I mean, genuinely, I appreciate my regulars a lot. So I really hope you guys have a good day and take it easy, be safe, and yeah. Emphasis on be safe. Peace out, guys.